Hey there, Crabbiness here from Crabbiness.com, and welcome to Talk Therapy. It's just a tool that I use to get past my analytical mind, to get to know myself better, and simply just to think out loud. I encourage anybody to try it. I encourage everybody to try it. You don't have to share it out to the world like I do, but just throw it out there, right? Put it out there and into your own words, and then just keep it for yourself, right? If you feel like you want to share it, go for it. But this is just a tool, right? I don't ever really think about what I'm going to say or talk about or whatever, but I just hit record and see what happens. Hopefully it inspires somebody to change their life, to think in a different way, to ask themselves a different question, or heck, even ask themselves questions like, is this really in alignment with me? Does this serve me? Does this make me happy? Am I doing what I was intended to do in my life? That's the question. And the hard part is if not, what are you going to do about it? I've created this current reality that I'm in right now. And it's great, right? Like working on the next reality that I'll be working in, that I'll be living in, that I'll be loving in, right? And for those who don't understand that, hit info, right? In the comments section, put info. Let's talk about what that looks like for you. Create your own reality. What does that mean? That means whatever you say is going to happen. Like if you were talking to somebody and all of a sudden you were like, you know what's going to happen? We're going to go out to lunch and then we're going to talk about some meaningless stuff. And then we're gonna, say goodbye, and then it's not gonna even end well. And I'm gonna have a miserable time. I don't even know why I'm going out to lunch, but you do anyway. And then what happens is the exact thing that you said, right? So being aware of what you say, how you construct that is a big deal. 8 words that have changed my life. I am, I can, I will, and I believe. Now, put your name in there. I am Jed. I can do everything that I say. I will hold my words as truth and law, and I believe. It's crazy to me that people are out there still asleep. If you want something that bad in your life, go for it. And I'm talking to myself here, right? Talk therapy. This is me just off the cuff, and I've been telling myself what I need to be doing, what I want to be doing, what I am doing. I've been crabby this week. Just throwing it out there. I've been crabby this week, and I don't know why. But I have a hunch to know what it is, and I'm not there yet. I don't know why I've been so crabby this week. I feel good. My nasal passageways are really dry because the air is drying out, but that has nothing to do with anything. So I don't know, maybe it's the change in the weather. Maybe it's the fact that it gets dark at like 7:45. But if I'm gonna let that stuff affect my mood, then I got some work to do. Because a person can be happy whether it's raining or shining. So I don't know what's going on. And I'm gonna love it and then let it go. The fact of the matter is, to be real truthful with myself, is that I want or am the ability to be me all day long. And I am. But like this vest, right? I'm working on this vest to wear it when I'm awake. Like right now, I have these I have pads strapped into the vest, but I'm actually gonna sew some pads. Sorry. Oh, it was a yawn. I think that might be the other thing. I need a little more sleep. That could probably do it. But sewing the pads into the vest, that'd be a big deal. Because then because right now there's so much pressure into the shoulders that before I strap these things in, it hurt. Like, I cannot imagine. I mean, I can now that I've kind of went through this, but anybody who carries around any extra weight, 60, 80, 100 pounds, ouch. When is it time? When is it time to take the vest off? Quote unquote, take the vest off. When is it time to do something different with your life to make your body more efficient instead of just surviving the day? When is it time to work on you? When is it time to work on what you want to work on? That's a big deal. If you're always giving to other people, the ability to receive has to have balance. What things in your day do you think you have to do but you don't really need to? What comes to mind for me is scrolling through Facebook. I don't have to scroll through Facebook. I don't have to scroll through Instagram. I don't have to scroll through Snapchat stories. I don't have to. I think out of fear, if I don't do that, then nobody will notice me online. But what's really funny is if I'm not on it, that's where I have the most attention. It's kind of when I ignore it all. But not intentionally ignore, like, oh no, I'm not. But like being intentional about what I'm doing on social. If I'm just scrolling through, recognizing that isn't a bad thing. Being aware of how long I'm sitting there, it's not a bad thing. I like putting out content, but being intentional about what content I take in, I think that has some value. doing this, right? Like being real with myself instead of just throwing fluff out there. Not that I do that. Maybe I do every now and again. Putting on a smile instead of being real. You know, going, yeah, hey, okay, I feel awesome. I think too many of us do that. I don't think enough of us are actually real with ourselves to say, okay, what's digging at me right now? And not from a complaining standpoint, like a bitch and complain, but more or less like, why is my being, my center, like why don't I feel center this week? What's trying to come through? And am I listening? Because truthfully, I don't think I am. I think that's why it's taken so long. I think that's why I'm so crabby. I think that's why like something's trying to like surface, to make the surface. And I just don't think I'm listening. So, you know, like yesterday I didn't make a WOD video and I meditated instead for an hour and a half. And then I went back to sleep. And then I woke up feeling actually really good. I made a WOD video this morning, meditated for about an hour. I feel a little, better. But what is it that's trying to come through? I have no idea. And I love that I don't know. Being me, authentically me, 24/7 is all I know how to do. And this vest has proven to me that, it's time to step up my game of empathy, right? To truly understand what a person goes through to haul around that much extra weight. I know it's from a pure physicality standpoint, but just the mental side of it too. I think documenting that process is important. Because when I put on this vest right now, I am crabby. Because it sucks. It sucks to haul around this much weight. It's important for me to understand that. So if I can make it as comfortable as possible, that's why I'm doing this, the padding, and it feels a hell of a lot better. And I'm getting there, so it just takes time. And for people to understand that's what I'm doing, I just appreciate the heck out of it. Like, I get looks, right? I'm in the gym last night, put some weights away, and I'm getting looks. Like, people look at this weight vest and go, what the hell? Guy asked me, how much weight is that? I said 60 pounds. And then I said all of 60 pounds. I actually went to Northern Resource here in Roseau to get more weight because I bought the thing and it didn't even weigh 60 pounds. It weighed close enough to call it marketing for 60 pounds, but I added more weight to make it worth that. And he's just like, wow, okay, sweet. But they look at it like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? I do it. So if you're looking for confidence, right? The confidence to be who you are, do what you want. Hit info, right? Put info in the comments of this, wherever you're seeing this. And let's chat. Let's get on a call. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you about a system that will give you that confidence. So as always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.